Happy, a little connection issue just there. Happy Tuesday, Facebook family. Happy International Women's Day. Happy Women's History Month. Happy March. Okay. We're in the second week, right, of March. I thought we was getting to spring weather, but we still got a little snow coming down. But the time is about to change this weekend. The weather's going to change again. We're going to be having an awesome start to spring, which is springing forth, suddenly happening soon. But today, hey Naya, today is my wonderful Angels Good Vibes Zone Boss Talks Women's History Month edition with my second guest. Last week, I'm going to mention my guest from last week was Lakeisha Walker. She was amazing. Thanks, Naya. I tried to look really nice like I'm on TV doing this and interviewing, so thank you. But last week, the first guest was Lakeisha Walker of Honorable Women, Inc. Again, if you didn't see that interview, you need to go and view it. It's on my YouTube, Angels Good Vibes Zone. It's also on my Facebook page and on her Facebook page. If you haven't connected with her yet, please connect with her. Lakeisha Walker of Honorable Women, Inc. Today, though, my guest is the wonderful fitness and health dance guru, Malinda Ray, aka Miss Mimi of Second to None Dance and Fitness. She's an amazing woman, and we are about to get into interviewing her. And I did not even realize that as I did this on today, the second interview, it would be on International Women's Day. So it's just so much excitement around today as well, all across social media. Everyone is talking about International Women's Day. And I see a lot of people too getting into Women's History Month. So that is exciting. It is an exciting time and moment and month to celebrate all things women. So I hope that you are feeling the love. I hope that you're celebrating the women in your life, or also women that inspire you around the world and through social media and through TV and through film, all of that. I just hope that you're giving love out this month and beyond. Because as women, we need that energy and we deserve it, because we do so much as women. So many hats we wear, so many things that we do. We bear life. And now, as I am bearing life, I understand how heavy a weight that is. And so it is just such an awesome thing to be a woman. So I'm doing all this talking, trying to give Malinda some time to get on. Hey, Raven, how you doing? And Raven, as she is on, she's one of my future guests. I guess I'm going to just give that away. Not the guest for next week, but she and her mother will be the guest the week after next. And you will definitely not. I think I got that right. No. Her and her mother are my last guests. I got it wrong. Her and her mother are my last guests actually for this month. So not next week and not the week after, because those are two different other guests. But Raven and her beautiful mother Latricia are my last guests in the last Tuesday of March. So you don't want to miss when they will come on, and I will have a dual mother-daughter conversation and interview. It's going to be great. I just had mixed myself up with them dates. So much in my head, y'all, going on. Malinda, she is here. So we about to get into it. Make sure too, before I bring Malinda on, you are liking this video. You're giving emojis. You are sharing it, because the more you do that, the more viral we become and the more people see this content. And even after this, please share. Even after when I share the YouTube, please share that, because that will give me more subscribers and get more people on that page, so that Angels Good Vibes Zone platform can blow up a little bit more. Because definitely on YouTube, I need to blow up a little bit more. But I haven't been posting content consistently, so now I am, and here we are. And yeah, let's go. Let's bring Malinda on. Malinda, I'm about to send you this request. And I'm so excited about this interview today. I really am. I'm excited about every interview. I ain't gonna lie. Excited about every single one, because each person I pick, they're just awesome. So awesome. And I don't think they get put out there enough to see seen by people to see their awesomeness. So I'm glad I'm able to do that. So we're just waiting for Malinda to come on in. Oh, snap. Look at her. Diva. That's why I had to dress up extra today.
You hear my house music, my intro, this girl, work it.
I love it. I love it. I knew you were going to be a ball of fun, a ball of energy to like interview today.
Yes.
Last week we were so serious, even though I know it's going to get serious too because you're a serious person. But
Yeah.
we were so serious because she has such a serious testimony. I know if you got to see me interview Lakeisha last week, but she came from a history of
I
sex
did.
trafficking, and it was
Yes.
really a deep topic and testimony and subject. So we were very like focused.
Yeah.
But I know
I
today
saw. I
it's going to be
felt
a
it.
little bit funner. It's gonna be a
Yes.
little
Yes.
more
Yes.
lively, and it's gonna be bubbly because that's who you are as a person, and it's gonna be
Yes.
sexy because that's you as a person too. I
Darling, look,
love this wet
I tried
and
to get it
wavy
together
hair.
for you. Hello. I had to come through for my sister. When they say interview, you got to show up. Stay ready so you don't got to get ready. Okay, so I had to get ready, but I'm
Exactly,
just saying. So
exactly.
I even got
We
my
both
sexy
dressed up
on
like
shirt
we
on.
really on the set about to do an
Oh,
interview.
and you look gorgeous too, honey. Come natural. I
Thank
be
you,
wishing I could
thank
go natural.
you.
My hair so thin it won't just have that volume like that. But I be wanting to. I be
You
wanting
got
to.
beautiful hair. Anybody can do this. I promise you. No matter the big or small fro, you're gonna rock it and look wonderful. I promise you. But thank
Thank
you
you.
for
I'm
that.
gonna be brave enough to do it one day. I promise you. I am.
I wasn't always brave to do this. So now I'm just in my
See?
froness. So I'm just embracing my fro. So
A little
it's
bit at a
the
time.
season of the fro.
Hello. I love it. I love it.
So
Don't
I was
y'all
just
worry. This is
watching
cute.
oh I see you got a drink. I only got a bottle of water because I need to stay hydrated.
This is my detox tea. So I like to still use
Oh,
my glasses because I love Betty Boop. So I drink everything out of Betty Boop glasses. If I had
okay,
an opportunity,
okay.
I'm gonna do so.
Okay, and Naya just gave you a major shout out. My friend Naya said, Malinda, can we talk about how beautiful you are? And she is.
Anaya, thank you. Oh, yes, thank you so much, Anaya. Am I saying it right? Anaya?
I think
Anaya?
it's a Nair or Naya.
Anaya?
No, I know she allows people to call her Naya instead of saying a Nair, but I
Okay,
think
so
I'm
I'm gonna
saying
go
it
with
right.
Naya. How about that? So I
Okay.
know I can't mess that up.
Right, right, right.
Pulling
But
in,
yeah,
Naya.
that's
Yes.
girl. Y'all keep commenting, y'all keep giving love, and like I said, this is just a month.
Oh, okay.
And Naya said you said it right. I didn't say it right, so she
Thank
said I
you. Say
messed up.
good.
So
Cool.
there
We
that
in
is.
there. I'm loving it. Yeah, I love the interaction. I love that. Let's get it.
Yep.
I told some people to tune in so we can have a chill, vibe, fun, enjoying moment here.
Right, right, right.
So
Naya,
let's
don't be
get
laughing at
to
me. I jacked your name up. So sorry. But anyway, we're gonna jump right into this
it.
interview. Can
Okay,
you tell
let's do
me
it.
and the rest of the world? I'm gonna act like I don't know you.
Okay.
About your
You can do
different businesses.
that. Okay. All right. So for everyone that don't know me and those that do who just don't know everything about me as far as what I do, my name is Malinda Ray, also known as Miss Mimi. Miss Mimi is, or you don't even have to say Ms., but Mimi is my nickname for my business. That's my alter ego, y'all. That's my alter ego. But anyway, so the name of my company is Second to None Dance and Fitness. I'm a dancer. I am a dance instructor. I am a choreographer. I do fitness as well as personal training. So, and I also act. And I incorporate all that in what I do. So if you come to my shows with my dance team, you'll see a little bit of everything that I do. The fitness part came within the last 2 years because it was more of second to none dance team or second to none, period. But it was no fitness. And that came later, which we'll get into all of that of why I added the fitness aspect to it. But that's who I am. So I'm into health and fitness. I am very big on trying to be the best you as far as mentally, spiritually, physically, because it's a well-rounded thing. We need it all in order to be our best self. That's how I see it. So that's
Okay.
who I am.
Okay. Is there anything else? Because you do a lot. Like I feel like you left a little something out there, some other stuff
Girl,
that
I
you
probably
do.
do so much. I'm a mom. I'm a mom of three. What else do I do that I have not mentioned? That's all up under that. I believe that's it. Did you? What did I leave out, Andrew?
You
Because
sell
you
some
so much.
healthcare products too, right? Like you were talking about the detox
Yeah,
tea.
Did I not say that? I didn't say I'm in the
Um,
fitness and health.
I feel like, yeah, you said it a little bit, but not didn't
Oh,
expound
okay.
on
Well,
it
yeah. So I am. I also sell health products. I didn't advertise it. Okay, hold on. I got you. Hold on. So I also said I am a distributor of Total Life Changes. And I got into that because since I'm into fitness, I know that you have to have your whole body to be in alignment with whatever you want to do. So we want to stay healthy. So this is a detox tea I sell, right?
Okay.
And this is the vitamins. And I do this daily. The vitamins daily. This I probably do this like twice every other week to just cleanse myself. It's not a tea to lose weight, even though it happens by default, depending on how much elimination you have stuck in you. And of course, you're going to lose weight. But it's basically to cleanse your body, to get all the toxins out. We have toxins that cause us to have the knee pains. That's my thing. The knee
Okay.
pains, the arthritis, the different things that's going on with our body. So that's why I got into this, because I know that it helps me to perform better. And if you don't feel good, how you gonna perform?
Right.
So that's
And as
why I
you
got into
say,
that.
right. And as you say that, I'm going to draw into one of the questions I have for you. Why is it important to maintain good health as a woman and as an entrepreneur?
Okay. So as a woman, it's important because you have children. Let's just talk about that. You're with child right now, right? You want to
Right.
be in your best health. Um, and if you have children, period, you want to be able to perform not just for children, but overall. Women, we do so much, we go through so much. We are the nurturers. We are the nurturers. So we want to educate and we want to be able to show up for our families and we want to be able to lead by example, and that's men and women. So I'm not going to just say that for being a woman. I'll
Okay.
just say that's universal. As an entrepreneur, you work for yourself, so there's no sick days, there's no time off, there's no um getting paid if you're not there, basically. So you want to be able to be in you want to be your best self at all times if you can. Medications, different illnesses, going in and out the hospitals, that can basically detour you from your journey. And God knows if you don't work for nobody else, you have to be able to move around when you need to. You have to be the boss. You are the boss. So if you're going to be the boss and you're going to have this business that you're growing, it starts with you feeling great. You can't show up if you're not feeling good, because it's going to show and it's going to
Right.
affect your business. And who's better to run your business than you? So you got to show up,
Right.
and healthier the better. So that's why it's important to know how to take care of you. And who wants to be on medication all your life, So that helps too. For me, I did it because I was diagnosed with being a borderline diabetic. They told me that I had to go ahead and go and take these pills. I do not like pills. Angel, I cannot remember to take pills to save my life. Okay.
Okay.
And to be on medication wasn't going to be good for me. Then to have to go ahead and stick myself, because they said I was going to have to do the insulin.
Right.
I'm scared of needles.
Me
So
too.
I knew that wasn't going to be good for me. So I decided that I need to make a change, and they told me I need to make a drastic change with my diet, and I also needed to work out. Well, I worked out already because I'm a dance and fitness instructor. Well, no, let's just back up. I was not a fitness instructor at this time. I was a dance instructor though, so I still was active, So I decided that let me just go ahead and do what they say and do a drastic change, which they thought I couldn't. But it was
Okay.
important to me to feel my best, because that was like the most depressing time of my life when I was in the hospital. I was hospitalized and I couldn't do anything. So how am
Mm.
I going to teach classes? How am I going to dance? How am I going to do the things that I do that requires the physical aspect of me? I wasn't able to do them. So that's what led me go to the doctor, and they hospitalized me and told me you have to make a drastic change,
Wow.
because basically that's one of the main things that was taking my energy and was taking me to the point where I couldn't move. Or I couldn't move. My energy was gone.
Okay.
So it's very important as an entrepreneur to have your health. It helps you be well rounded. It's the source.
Okay. Um, paint a picture for us because I know a lot of people on here are getting to know you right now, and I'm going to
Mhm.
show this later. Two of your you put up transformative pictures. If you follow her on
Oh,
social media, you will see this. Just how far she has came. Like she really transformed her body. Just give paint them a picture though of that transformation, like from what weight you went to what weight you are now, and even now
mm,
with toning your body and just the discipline you have in doing that.
hmm. It's a lot. Oh my goodness. So I was basically like I was about 190. And for my size, well, for my height and my age, they said that was obese. I feel that I carried it well. It basically was more in my midsection, I would say, more than anything. Of course, I had the big thighs and the buds and everything, but that's the dream for people. They're getting injections and stuff to get all that stuff now. But for me, it wasn't healthy. And as you heard my story about me being hospitalized, I knew that if I didn't do something, that I was going to have to go ahead and be subjected to medications basically for the rest of my life and not being my best me. So what I did was I started first thing I started doing was I got off their medication because they did send me home with medication. It kept me drowsy. I didn't like that because I still wasn't able to do anything, nothing. I wasn't able to do nothing, even though it did help the tingling sensations I was having in my body. It did help that. That's why I took it because I didn't like that. But what happened after that is I started taking my health products because I was with Total Life Changes. So why not go ahead and see if it works? So I went ahead and did that, and it started making me feel better. That led me to be able to get up and say, okay, I have to do something different. Also, I danced, that's fine. Then I met my trainer, Chaz Baron. Am I saying his name? I'm gonna just say Chaz. Anyway, I met my trainer, a personal trainer, group fitness trainer, but I would say he's a guru of fitness when it comes to working out and giving you this drastic transformation that I went through. So I had to change my diet. That was one. Then I had to work out and introduce things that I had never done before, which was weights. I did cardio, but I never included both of them. And then the way that I had to start eating was major for me. Um, you know how we have our you at the dinner table, you might eat everything on your plate, right? So
Right.
I had to go through eat just half. Well, I wasn't used to that, so that did cause a big that was a big surprise to me to have to eat only half and still be hungry. So I had to be disciplined because that was something that I wasn't used to. And that's how I gradually started understanding it's about the intake that puts on the
Mm.
weight. It's about what you put inside your body that is going to, have you to be obese, gain weight. But if you're trying to lose weight, then you need to go ahead and watch what you eat and how much you eat, because even good food can be bad for you if you do too much of it.
Right.
So I learned that was a shocker to me because I was like, well, if I just eat the vegetables and the good stuff in large quantities to keep me from being hungry, I should be
Hmm.
okay. That wasn't that wasn't true.
Right.
So he was a great educator. Chas was the big change I needed. So I said, God brought him in my life to discipline me and the way that I am. He had to actually be the person that he is, which was like a drill sergeant,
Okay.
militant, okay, and
Right.
be on me like daily. So I can't tell you that I did this by myself. It was accountability also that helped me on my journey. So I drastically started changing my mindset, being focused because I had to remember if I come back to this doctor and that didn't change me and they allowed me to go ahead and not take medication. If I come back and I didn't do what they said I needed to do in order to stay off the needle, they told me I was going to have to go ahead and start. So that
Mm.
scared me. And I want to say that played in my mind to keep me focused and disciplined because it was fear. It was
Right.
fear of being sick and having to do this for the rest of my life. So I did listen, even though I didn't want to go through the uncomfortable stages. I did that. So it was working out relentlessly, like every day, weighing myself, changing my eating habits, the junk food, the carbs. You know, I love mashed potatoes. I'm a pasta type of person. I had to
Mm-hmm.
cut that out.
Me
And he
too.
told me, you know, cut it out for now. Not saying that you can't never have it again, but at this moment, you have to cut it out. And if you ever go back to it, learn. Now I'm more disciplined to know that it's moderation.
Right.
So that's what helped me get to the transformation that you all see today. So basically that was everything. And then the group that I was with, we all were on the journey together. So that helps too when you're with other people.
Okay.
And we have having a group chat to keep each other accountable. You had to show pictures of your food, your weight.
Okay.
Weight don't lie, you know, scales don't lie.
Yeah.
So it was one of those things where if you get on this scale and you might be, let's just say you're 180 today and you done went up to 185. Well, you know, we know you messed up, right?
Right.
Because you should have been going down if you're doing what you're supposed to do. So
Right.
that's what kept me grounded also, knowing that I got to check in. So I got to stay on point. And then my trainer wasn't no joke. He made other people suffer for me. And you
Okay.
don't want to be accountable for nobody else suffering because of you.
Right.
So it was a whole mental thing, and it was a whole community of people who was on the same journey that I would say that really helped my transformation. And
Wow.
now is the point of being a lifestyle. I've learned all of that, and now I incorporate it in my everyday lifestyle, even without that now.
And what do you weigh currently?
So right at this moment, I am 138.
Wow. That's a
I've went as
drastic drop.
low, and I've went as low as 114.
Wow. Yeah, I noticed, like I said, because I know you, I noticed that you had lost a lot. And then I noticed you gained back a little bit, but now you're
Yeah.
toning.
Yes, that's what I'm doing now. And as a matter of fact, what's helping me tone is I'm not gonna say what's helping me tone. I'm gonna say an incentive. That's what I'll say.
Okay.
I'm in a contest for $5,000
Oh,
for
okay.
muscle toning. I'm like, that's what I'm trying to do anyway. So here it is. I have another incentive to just stay focused and disciplined and um get to that goal so that I can win. And I don't say that it's just for the money. It's just because that's what I was going for anyway.
Right.
And I want to show discipline because I want to help others. Because the way that I felt, and when I hear people's story about what they're going through, as far as health wise, I am so passionate about it because I know what I went through.
Right.
So I just want to help people. I just want to help everybody if I could.
Right.
So yeah.
That's awesome. I'm glad. I hope that helps somebody. I wanted her to paint that picture because I know as women and men, but women a lot, we go up and down
Yeah.
our weight. We struggle with weight. We struggle
Yeah.
with dieting. We struggle with exercise. We struggle with consistency. We struggle with portion control. And she talked about a lot of the things. And also, we get to a point where it comes to we go to the doctor and there's fear that sets in because there's different things that are affecting us because of how we've been doing with our body
Yeah.
and with our health and with our eating. And it really affects us in ways just not in our body, but also mentally. Which I'm going to talk
Mhm.
about that a little later with Malinda, but the effects of food. But right now, I want to ask you, as we're talking about food, what are your key and favorite healthy foods and also healthy moves that you do to keep yourself fit?
Did you say healthy moves?
Yeah, I said food and moves. I
Oh,
added
okay. I just
moves.
want to make sure you said that, girl. Okay. Well, then let's go on here with this food. So the healthy foods I love is sweet potatoes
Okay.
because I used to love mashed potatoes. So I have to find things that um I can substitute, I would say, and
Okay.
still enjoy it, you know. So that's the main thing. Still finding something that you will enjoy to substitute for some from one of your bad habits when it comes to food. So I would
Okay.
say I love sweet potatoes. I love asparagus. I
I'm
know this is
starting to
sound
love
crazy. This
that.
people are gonna be like, girl, this none of this stuff is fun. But it's what I love, that I've grown to love, I should say. I still love pastas, but now instead of the regular pasta, if you go to the store, you will see the veggie pasta. So it's made of vegetables instead of actual pasta like spaghetti.
Oh yeah, I've
You
seen that.
can
The
get it.
squash looks like
Yes,
spaghetti, or the
all
zucchini.
the time.
Okay, I
And
haven't
you can
made it
still
yet, but
do it.
I've seen it.
You have to try it. It's amazing. I stayed away from it for at first because I was like, I don't want to do that because this was new to me. But when I
Okay,
actually did it and I tested it on my kids, they didn't know that that's what it was. I fixed it just like I would fix any other spaghetti and pasta. I fixed it and put the spaghetti sauce, the ground turkey, because I don't eat beef or pork, and I hardly eat a lot of meat, but I
okay,
still do from time to time. So I put turkey meat in there and make it just like the regular spaghetti.
wow,
And it
okay,
still surprisingly tastes just as good. I didn't miss anything. Still
okay,
satisfying as long as you know how to season your food. That's all it's about, is seasoning
okay,
your food. So that's another favorite of mine. Um, a lot of times I like to do smoothies to keep me from sweets.
okay.
So I have so many different smoothie recipes that I said I was going to start sharing more of. I used to go live and do a little recipes and everything with
Right.
people. And I'm going to start getting back into that also. So that's on my agenda. But smoothies is a great thing for me. And I make it even into ice cream, freeze it, and we make ice cream. And that helps me stay away from the regular ice cream. And it's healthy. You add your
Okay.
fruit and vegetables to it, and bam, there you go. I usually do that for breakfast for the most part. Um, I love to juice. I love to juice vegetables, different kind of juices. So I love to do that for energy for the most part for me. I mean, it's healthy, period. But I notice when I'm not having a lot of energy, I was addicted to 5 hours, 5 hour
Mhm.
energy drink. We know that's not good. And when I notice that when I'm losing a lot of energy, that's basically because I'm not doing as much of veggies and things to give you that superfood. Superfoods is
Okay.
what it is, veggies and fruits. So I love to juice. It's
Okay.
time consuming, so sometimes I have to make it for a couple of days because if you don't, who wants to do that every day? Let's be
Right.
realistic. Nobody want to do it every day. You can buy them. They make it now where you can buy them in piece. I might go there and just get a couple to last me for the week.
But it's better to juice it though, actually, right?
It is better to juice it. But they
Okay.
juice it fresh also. You know what I'm saying? They juice it fresh also. So those are some of the things that I would say are my foods that I love.
Okay.
Let's see, moves that I love. Oh my, let's see. I love footworking as
Okay.
far as high energy. Um, I teach all kind of dance fitness classes, so I have so many moves that I love to do that I can't really pinpoint because they don't have names. I would just have to
What's your
show
favorite fitness move?
my favorite fitness move. Ooh, I have so many. You want me to just demonstrate one? Let me
Just
see.
one.
Let me see. An easy one. Can you see me?
Yep.
Can you see me? Oh, wait a minute. Do you want to stop? No, I don't want to stop. Can you see me full body?
Yeah, your head is cut off a little bit, but I can see your body.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait a minute. We need my head. Well, how about I just do a upper body? How about that?
Okay.
So one of
Okay.
my favorite moves would be this. Boom. I'm
Okay.
moving side to
Okay.
side. So it's a whole
Okay.
body feel all together.
Okay. Hey, you added to upper arms. Okay.
And
Okay.
that's to prone the stomach, hold the core in, and just move. Get all the
Okay.
weights involved. So yeah, those are two of my favorite moves. I would do
Okay.
some footwork, but y'all can't see my feet too much. But those are simple for everybody to do.
Right, right. Just get the body moving. And as you were
Exactly.
talking about that, because I did want to come back to, I know we talked a lot about the fitness part, but about your dance life and being a choreographer. I said that probably wrong.
I know you're saying choreographer. I got you, sis. I
Choreographer.
got you.
It's one of the words for me. But talk more too about that part of your life. How did you become a dancer? What made you want to become a dancer? And how maybe dance saved your life in a sense.
Ooh, girl. Okay, I'm gonna try not to be emotional on this, so hold on. Okay, so how let's you ready for this? You ready for this? It's
Yeah.
gonna be about a little, it's gonna be a little while. So let me know if I'm too much. Be like, okay, that's enough.
Okay, you
Oh,
good.
okay. So how I started to love dance. Okay. This is how it happened for me. To me, stress, it was a stress reliever. It was to get me away from I saw dance as an outlet from the things that I was going through in life. So let me just give you a brief history without going too deep. I used to be in foster care. So, foster care, you're away from your parents for whatever reason. They place you with other families. If you're fortunate enough, maybe you'll get back with your family, or you're going to go ahead and go with a family that adopts you into their family. So I was lucky enough to go back with my family. I'll say that. So that was the good part, right?
Okay.
Um, when I came home from foster care, I still was having problems, with my childhood. It wasn't the best childhood, even though I'm not going to say that my childhood didn't lead me to where I am now, because I feel that it did make me stronger and be able to help others and be more compassionate, because I understand that it's a struggle even when you're young and you still have feelings and you still need someone to help you through the things that you're going through. So I
Right.
had that. And I say I had that because I came home and I was introduced to a dance company. It
Okay.
was a lady by the name of Joanne Coleman. God, I wish I could find her. I'm looking for her right now, Angel. I promise, for my show.
Hmm.
She was my first dance instructor. It was called the Christian Show Pass Players. I
Hmm.
have my best friend Danielle. She was a part of it, and I was about 9 years old, and I went to practice. She said, "You should come." And I said, "Okay, I've never done any dancing before anyway." And I wanted to go, and I immediately fell in love. They welcomed me. They taught me the routines. That was when I was like, I like this. I liked being a part. I liked not being made fun of, because I went through a lot of ridiculing, bullying, and all that in my lifetime, because I was in foster care, and you know, people knew that. Kids are mean.
Okay.
Kids,
Right.
kids are so mean,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't have no filter. So I went through a lot with just my self-esteem and feeling like I was the outcast.
Okay.
That's what I went through. So when I got to this point of my life, when I started going to the classes and being a part of that, that's when the love of dance started for me.
Mm.
So it was something that was my outlet, like I said. And the dance instructor, she wasn't just a normal dance instructor. And that's why I say I'm the way I am. Also,
Right.
she paid attention to me as far as outside of dance, what was going on with me, helping me with anything I needed. Taking me home if I didn't have a ride, helping me with my costumes if I didn't have that. She could have been like, okay, if you don't have it, you're not going to do it, or you can't go. She wasn't that type of teacher. All of my dance instructors, I would say, was like that with me. And
Okay.
they helped mold me into the type of dance instructor I am, which is I carried on to my team. So that's how I started dancing and falling in love with the art of dance and entertainment. And I've always had people who was in the entertainment, whether it be dance and acting.
Okay.
I had someone to hold my hand and put me on stage and show me the ropes, and was there for me as far as not just for that, but just in my life period. So those people helped me. I would say dance saved me, because it helped give me a purpose. I say it
Okay.
helped give me a purpose, a sense of being, a sense of being somewhere where I was wanted and actually felt like family
Wow.
unconditionally. So I stuck with it and I'm still here.
That's
So that's the
awesome.
short version of why I got into the dance and why I love it so much. Because
That's
dance
awesome.
actually has saved my life.
That's awesome. I figured it had because I see your passion when you do it. I want to ask you, who
Mm.
inspires you and how do you hope to inspire others?
Oh, I have so many. I have so many. Okay, so let me start with the people that I don't know but I see on TV. Let's start with them.
Okay.
And that would be Debbie Allen. We all know Debbie Allen, right?
Yeah.
And she inspires me because she didn't take no for an answer, right? Um, and I tell people all the time, I'm the next Debbie Allen, and I say that not as far as getting to the level of stardom on TV and stuff. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying to the level of no matter how old she is, she's not stopping.
Right.
She don't let age define her, or she never has said, I'm too old to do this anymore. I'm too old to teach, or she's still inspiring at the age she is now. So that's one. And the next person would be Janet Jackson.
Okay.
And when I say that, I like Janet as an entertainer. And
Mhm.
everybody that knows me, that was ever a part of Second to None tell you, who do she make y'all dance to? Girl, I think we done did almost every dang Janet Jackson upbeat song, slow song, whatever. We Majority of the performances had a Janet song in it.
Wow.
I have to say, I didn't realize I was doing that. Low key, I didn't realize I was doing it as much until they started saying, we danced to that, we danced to that, and we danced to that. I'm like, dang, we really did dance to a lot of Janet. Um, and I like her as a performer because she gives a great show. And she's a perfectionist. And when you come to see her show, you gonna know that you came to see a great show. It wasn't She don't half-ass anything, and that's how I
Right.
feel I am with Sex and None. Every move, every look, every hand movement, I want it exact. I am anal when it comes to that. Even though we have fun and everything, but when it's time to perform, I'm very anal. It's like a different person, and that's because what I see with Janet is what I want my team to be an example of also. Greatness. That's what I see when I see Janet perform. She gives
Okay.
it her all. I mean, the whole nine is nothing less than amazing to me. So, with me having a dance team, I would say that yeah, I pattern after her.
Okay.
As when it comes to the entertainment portion of performing. So those two would be the people that I would say as far as stars, famous people. But I also have people that's everyday life,
Right.
that keep me grounded. Um, I would say one would be one of my dance parents, and her name is Renee Watson. She's the mother of one of my parents, of one of my dancers, and he's in the
Okay.
show this time, and I hope she'll be at this show. But her name is Renee Watson, and I have the pleasure of working with her son Kenneth, and the reason she's an inspiration to me is because she's going through so much, right? And no matter what, she don't stop.
Right.
So she gives me that sense of having that warrior mindset, that it's if you can whatever you're going through, it you have to endure, you have to make the best of your situation. And she when she talks to me, she's very knowledgeable, and she also, by her going through different things, I'm like, man, if I was going through that, would I be able to still be smiling and upbeat and everything like that? So she inspired me to, when the days when I don't feel like doing nothing, I think of her and
Okay.
say, man, because she's suffering with chronic illnesses, has many surgeries, not to go all in depth with her, but even when she couldn't walk, what she did to make that, she was like, you know what, I'm gonna need you to come over here and work me out, because I'm gonna get back to me.
Mm.
She was real sassy, and that was her. She said, they told me I have to use these canes. When I tell you, she had a different cane for her outfits. She made the best of it. She made the
Right.
best of whatever she went through. She had a cane for this color, for this outfit. I mean, blinged out everything. I couldn't believe it. And she would
Wow.
not give up. To this day, she's still that way.
Wow.
Major surgeries and everything. Um, I would say Chaz, my personal trainer, and because he has that um no days off mentality, do what it takes to get it done, and he's very knowledgeable about his field, about life, period. Um, but he inspires me because his work ethic is amazing. I only wish to be like that. Like, I don't think he takes a day off. To tell you the truth, now I'm not gonna tell no story. I want a vacation sometimes, right? But I don't
Right.
think he takes a day off, and he's always available to help anybody because that's his passion. So he's always available to help because he wants to see everybody healthier.
Okay.
And so he's gonna do what it takes. If you allow him to work his magic with you, oh, he's gonna stick in there with you 150%. Not 100, 150. He's gonna care more than you care, and
Wow.
I believe that may be his downfall sometimes because you can't push people past their limit because then you start getting depressed and it plays on him. It plays on him mentally because he wants them to get it. Everybody's not going to get it. And that's why I have to learn. You got to have a certain limit. You have to know that they want this too.
Right.
But he's an inspiration. Um, my daughter, Aja, and the reason I say that is because she has the ability to listen to criticism if it's about when it's about her, where you could tell her what she's wrong at, and she'll think about it. She'll voice her opinion, and that's very great. She'll think about it, and she'll come back and say, you were right, and I understand why you said that, and I understand what I need to do. So she's that type of person where a lot of people can't take constructive criticism. And I
Right.
say that because that was me. Sometimes I wouldn't even go back. I might say, to myself, dang, they was right. But I ain't going to come back and then be like, you know what? When you said this and this and this, I understand why you said that, and I'm going to work on that. And to see that such a young person has that mentality is inspirational to me. And I've learned from her. So you don't have to always learn from someone older.
Right.
You can learn from those that are younger also. Um, the last one I'll say, because there's many, but this is the last one that I will say that inspired me is my dance team, second to none.
Okay.
A lot of them because I grew up with second to none. I started in 1994, so I was in my very early 20s. And at that time, it was more of a hobby than anything. For me, I didn't see it as a business. So a lot of things that I was um, going through, it was just for the fun of it and everything, right? Um, what I can say about them is I saw them leveling up, going to school, graduating, doing great, honors and everything. The things that I went to school in high school, and I'm going to just say that I did enough to get by. That's what I'll say.
Okay.
Um, I had honor students, all A's and B's students, and I was a teacher that was like, look, if y'all don't have good grades, y'all can't dance, right? Because education was important. I understood that much. And the thing with them is I hardly ever had to tell anyone they couldn't dance. Because
Wow.
they had better grades than me when I was in high school and grammar school. Then I had never been to college. Angel, I didn't go to college until shoot, 30s.
Wow.
My mid 30s. And the reason being is because I just wasn't focused on that. Even though I was told you should go to school and get something behind you besides dance, I heard them, but I didn't pay no attention. I'm still gonna do what I want to do, and that's dance. Um, it hit me when my dance team, um, I would say basically the last era of the high school kids, they were all graduating. I didn't understand that they were all about to leave at the same time.
Right.
And when they left, that's when I was like, wait a minute, what just happened? They went to college. And I have to say that a lot of my dancers went to college and now they are in well into their careers and everything. And I'm so proud of them. But that helped me to say, well, dang, you the leader of this team and they all done went away and went to school and everything. That pushed me to get more focused and discipline and go to school. And I went ahead and went to college, Angel, and I was on an honor roll, honors. I got honors. I graduated with my bachelor's. And I really want to say that wouldn't have happened if I didn't have second to none. Because
Mm.
they don't know it. And I don't think I ever told them that they pushed me to want to do better because I saw it in them.
Right.
So that's why I say Sexton uninspired me. And to this day, a lot of them are professional dancers. They have their own companies, lawyers, flight attendants, entrepreneurs in different areas of their lives, and they're doing great. So I feel like, how could I be, someone that was an inspiration to them, but I'm not putting my best foot forth when it comes to other things in life. So they helped me a lot. And that's why you hear me say second to none. That's my family. They
Wow.
helped me a lot. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
awesome.
Woo!
That's awesome.
I
That's
feel
awesome. So
good.
I know I'm looking at the time and I want to stay conscious to this time frame. So I'm gonna get to these
Okay.
other two questions. What
Girl, I
makes
can
a
be
girl
going.
boss?
Okay. So, I thought okay, we didn't talk about that. Okay. So what makes a girl boss in my eyes is to be observant, to be in tune with your surrounding as far as the people that you're dealing with when it comes to what you're doing in life as far as your profession, um to be humble, be able to be a follower as well as a leader, because as you
Okay.
know, they say the best leaders have been the best followers. I take criticism very well. I don't think that I'm above anybody. I don't think that I'm above anybody. Being focused on owning your power. So I don't never feel like just because I'm a boss that I am not I don't have weak moments. I don't have moments when I'm not feeling my best. I own that. I'm gonna go through that. I'm still human. Um so being fearless, I'm not scared to try anything. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's okay. Because you'll never know if you don't try.
Right.
And just knowing how to interact with different personalities, and how to meet them where they are. Because everybody you can't deal with the same. You
Right.
have to know how to meet people where they are and try to bring the best out of them. That's what I
Right.
do. So being strong to me is an understatement. It's about being powerful. And that's what I strive to be, being more powerful, being able to know that what I possess, I can make a change in people's lives, make a difference. I want to see people smile, and I want people to enjoy life, and I want to be able to um, change their mindset when it
Right.
comes to certain things. Being an educator and leading by example. So that's what it makes a girl boss to me.
Wow, I love all of those things that you said about what makes a girl boss. This last question, what would you tell your younger self now that you know you went through all the things you went through in life? What would you say to the younger Malinda?
Girl, pay attention, stay focused. You know, um, but yeah, no, seriously, pay attention, stay focused because you have something great. Um, take the advice that people give to you. Take the advice that people give to you because later on in life, you're going to see that it was great advice and it's going to help you along the way. Had I listened before, I would have took this dance team to another level as far as the business aspect. I wasn't thinking business. I would say treat it like a business instead of a hobby.
Okay.
Don't just have fun. It is fun and it is taking you away, but treat it like a business. I mean, you're gonna upscale. You're gonna do the things that it takes to get it to that next level. Cause like I've been in business for this would be 28 years in April for me.
Wow.
Had I known what I know now, the sky's the limit. It's still the sky's the limit, but it's just at a later time, that I realized. The good part that I would say, because it's a good part that I would say to
Right.
myself, keep being fearless, keep going after what you see for yourself. I was good at that, not worrying about what no other people thought of me. So I lived the moment of dare to be different. I didn't have a problem with ever doing that, being fearless. So I feel that was a great job for me to stand my ground, no, despite what other people said.
Right. Okay, this is a bonus right here, but I really want to dig a little bit into, before we end this interview, into another part of your dance and fitness company, and that is Sexy as Me, because a lot of women struggle. And I remember seeing an interview with Rihanna about her
Mm-hmm.
Fenty Beauty line when she was doing her great fashion show she does about sexiness and how women struggle with being sexy, with embracing their sexiness. And I love how she's pregnant now and she's wearing see-through dresses. And Rihanna is very in tune with her sexual side, and as are you. And you recently had a great well, Pearl had a event with you, and
Yes,
you do these events where you can do a Sexy as Me girls night, and it
yes.
really brings out the sexy. You're really a guru of bringing out the sexy in anyone. Like if they feel like, "Oh, I'm just not sexy, I can't sexy dance, I can't do that, I
Please.
look a fool." No, you actually bring it out of people, and I'm a witness to that because I don't know if people seen the little video that was posted in the stories.
You
I
a
was
sexy
dancing and
girl.
doing a sexy dance, and I was looking at myself like, "That's really me." Oh,
And
okay,
you was,
but
girl, you came ready, honey. I loved it. I loved it. Um, okay, so let's talk about it for a few minutes. Sexy as Me is one of my favorite classes to teach. And for that exact reason, it's because I want people to get out of their own way. Um, Explore your inner diva. I tell people, and I tell people, be your own kind of sexy. You don't have to look at nobody else and say, well, since I don't look like that, I'm not sexy. Or since I can't do that, I'm not sexy. No. Get out of your own way. Get out of your own head, because everybody has to be their own kind of sexy. God didn't make us to be the same, so do it your way. But I want to bring out that self-esteem in people to know that wherever you are, whatever weight you are, whatever nationality you are, whatever you're going through, you still, first of all, you're still a woman, and we all have different things we're going through. You have to sometimes just let your hair down and stop being so confined. Just be free. And I want to give women that safe zone, the non-judgmental zone, where you can come here and you don't have to look a certain way. You don't even have to wear heels. You can come in jogging pants if you want to, because it's about being your own kind of sexy, and that comes from within. Um, so I want to give people to that mindset to say, no matter what it is, no matter what I look like, you have to love you first. You can't love nobody else if you don't love you first. So you have to be comfortable with you wherever you are at that time in your life. Be comfortable with you. Now, you may know that you want to change and do different things later on. Work on it. That's fine. But still, it should never be a time where you don't love you. We go through different stages. Heck, I was big, then small, didn't like that. Now I'm trying to find where I want to be, but through it all, I loved me.
right,
And that's what I want people to understand. And that we need to support each other with that. Because we go through so much mentally, families, that's the world, period. I want to give them that safe zone. This is ladies' night. And you are sexy no matter what. Sexy is not just what a lot of people think when you say sexy is me, it's more of a sexual type of phrase. It's not that at all to me. It's just about sexually is fearless. Sexy is owning your space. Sexy is um being fearless. Sexy is being able to express yourself.
right.
Sexy
For
just
me,
has
for me,
no boundaries.
sexy is like being able to embrace your body, the
There you
comfortness
go.
in what your body is, how it's made, and just seeing the value in that and the power in that.
Yes.
And we as women, even with our bodies, sometimes are very powerful and control sometimes things based on that. And Rihanna, it's really her words. I'm thinking about her show that
Okay.
she does with Savage Fenty, where she was talking. She did this whole little part before the fashion show came on, and was talking
Uh-huh.
about sex and talking about sexiness and talking about how people see her as a sex symbol, but how that women are objectified in that way. Sometimes our bodies. Um,
Mm-hmm.
People, men, and the world looks at that first before they look at anything else about us.
Cool. Yes, this is true. That's why you have to know who you are. You have to know who you are because you're going to get ridiculed, talked about. But when you know who you are, that stuff don't really play a part anymore because you're not living for them. You're living to make you happy and what makes you more comfortable. Then you can better accept the ridicule and the things that's going on because it's going to start bouncing off you like, whatever, you know. So that's why I like that class the most because I've seen people transform. I've seen people
Yeah.
come to my class and they will go to the back of the they will go to the back and they would not want to be up front. And the next thing I know, some ladies would come in my class. Next thing I know, I had to do a double take because now they've done changed their outfit. They're not as clothed. And not that that matters, but I saw the transformation in them, which let me know now they're comfortable with them.
Right.
And they don't have a problem with being up front. They're moving more because now they done let go of that fear of being seen, not looking right. Now I know they're comfortable with the surroundings because they ain't nobody talking about nobody. I do modifications. So it's just the whole change that I love to see. The women embracing each other.
And you really, I just wanted to say that and bring it out because you really do that well amongst other things. But for me, in the experience of dance, I've experienced with you with doing that because I'm not a dancer. And sometimes I
No.
feel very like I have two left feet, but you have helped me in those times of the different times I have experienced you with the sexiest me to feel like, oh, okay, I got a little move, I got a little
Yes.
sexiness. I can, be sultry and see myself in another way, which is in every woman, but see
Mm-hmm.
yourself in that way that you never seen yourself in. And there's a power to that too. And there's a thing, even spiritually, where the devil doesn't want you to realize all
Ooh,
that makes you up. And so that you help women to clear out those walls and those inhibitions in
yeah.
their minds and their heads and their self-esteem to like just be built by that. So I don't even know if you know how powerful that piece is, because some people look at it and think, like you said, just vulgarness or sexy is me. Oh, that's too much, but
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
really healing, helpful thing for women to embrace that part of
Mm-hmm.
themselves because that's a power in doing that and something that too can make them a boss because they're able to be comfortable with themselves.
Yes. And that's what I love it. I love it. That class is my favorite because it's just I love to see women evolve. That's what it's about. I love to see women evolve. Um, I get speechless sometimes with that class when I think about it because I've been ridiculed about that class. Oh, I ain't going to that because she's doing all these moves and everything, and that's not of God. God gave us what? God gave us our bodies, right? You
Right,
know. So what are you talking about? God, these are what's an ungodly move, you know. And I'm not gonna say I do a whole lot of what they consider what's the word, ratchet.
right,
I don't do a whole lot of it, but I do explore, sensual. I like to
right,
say that it's more sensual than anything. I don't have a problem with twerking and all that, it's it's a different class for a different day, but I wouldn't say that when I do sexy as me classes that I would say twerking is a big part of it because I don't. But to each his own. I don't
right.
ridicule nobody. We have a great entrepreneur by the name of Cookie. You heard of Cookie.
Yes, I have.
And she owns it, honey. She owns her
Exactly.
body and her sexiness and her twerking and her encouragement to women. She does it in a different way. She's a little bit more aggressive and she's just a lively person. And I love her. I love her energy. And when we can start accepting people for who they are, we'll all be so much better,
Right,
you know. And that's the thing. Everybody want to outdo each other, and um, and I'm talking about as far as the women.
right.
Everybody want to outdo each other, and if we come together, we're more powerful and
Exactly.
supporting each other. But yeah, Sexy as
Exactly.
Me is my favorite class because I love my women, and I want us to understand that we have to own our own sexy, whatever it is. Be your own kind of sexy.
Exactly. So that's awesome. So you guys, second to none, dance and fitness, Miss Mimi, aka Malinda Ray, aka Miss Ray,
Yeah.
aka she probably got some other names I don't know about, but just
Those the
she's
ones everybody that know me know, so you good.
She's exciting, as you see, a wonderful person, and she does dance, she does fitness. The sexiest me, I just over the top kind of like put a focus on that. So definitely
Yeah.
book her for these different things. She also is a trainer. I know at
Hmm.
times my sister had wanted to train with you and different other people because they see your transformation. So,
Yeah.
just give people
Yeah.
information how they can connect with you on social media and your website.
Okay. And also, I want to know, can we put it like in the comments
You
also
can.
on here? With it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put it there too. But also for those who may want to write it down, also, my Facebook page is Malinda, Malinda Ray, Ray. It's several I know, but I'm the one with the little heel on and everything. So, and on Instagram, I'm Mimi. That's Mimi underscore the number is 220 and another underscore. So that's Facebook and Instagram. I'm on TikTok to you all. And that is, I think that's Mimi underscore 220 underscore also.
Okay.
So just follow me on social media. I'm going to put it down in the comments too, because I already know. Now, can I put it in the comments if we're off, or do I need to do it while
You
we're
can put
talking?
it on. You can put it when you if you're off, you want to do it after you can too, or you could do it now, like while I'm talking.
Okay.
Because I was about to say, your website though. Let them know about your website too.
Oh, okay. So I have a website and I'm going to post that as well. So that's the website that you can use to book classes with me. I'm putting that right now. It's secondtondancefitness.com. You can go on there and you can see the different classes that I have to offer. Now, I'm going to say at this moment, I'm not offering any because we're doing a lot. I'm doing a show, the
Okay.
dance reunion show. And that's April the 30th. So I've been so consumed with that that I really had to put off my regular classes until this show is over. I am going to do a pop-up class next Saturday, though,
Oh,
which
okay.
I'll be putting the flyer up, and it's going to be a sexy as me, hey, and it's going to be a hip hop class. So I'm going to do
Okay.
like a two class that day, hour and 15 minutes each. You can do both, or you can choose which one you want to come to. But I would say just choose both and get the whole experience. Why not? So I'm going to post it. I'm going to put the flyers up, and for those who are listening, you could go on Angel's page because of course Angel's gonna post it. She's gonna
Yes.
post it and
Yes, I
share it.
am.
And I'll have it on my page. So if you're following me, you'll see that. And just come on out and have some fun. But I'm gonna put the rest of my social media in the comments as well. So you all don't have to
Okay.
worry if you're not writing it down. I will go ahead and post that for you.
Okay. So yeah, you guys, y'all heard her. You can follow her personal pages on Instagram and Facebook. Also, she has a Facebook page, Second to None Dance and Fitness, which I tagged on this video. And
Oh, okay.
then her website, second to none danceandfitness.com, and you can find out about past things she's done, how to book her, maybe even for personal training or other things like that. And then, like she said, she has a class coming up, and then she has also the dance showcase coming up, Evolution of
Yeah.
Dance. Presented by Second to None Dance and Fitness. And me and Shannon got a chance to work with her and her team
Yes.
over the last weekend, and they are such a lively, energetic, good vibes filling bunch of individuals. Um, all black, all amazing, all just, like she said, in different fields, but also dancers. And it was really a fun time. And we're gonna be working with Melinda
Thank
again with the
you.
kids that are in her show too, to take pictures of them. And then also, of course, we're taking pictures for the show. So it's just a whole
Yeah.
experience. Melinda's family, and me and
Yeah.
Shannon love her immensely, and I'm very proud of
Thank
you and
you.
all the things that you're doing. I thank you so much for being my second guest for this Angels Good Vibes Zone. I'm really trying to lift this brand up. I hadn't been doing
Yeah.
anything with this brand, and it's supposed to be like on my Oprah Winfrey, on my Nick Cannon, as he on my TV right now. I love me some Nick Cannon in his show.
Yeah.
On my the Rio, on my Oprah, all that. I've
I'm
always
this
wanted
talk
to
show
have my own
host.
talk show. So this is the start of that, you all. So I really hope that this goes further. Whoever's put that laugh emoji, don't laugh at me. Not just playing. But anyway, this is the
Oh, they
start.
laughing at us.
Nah, it's fine. I laugh at me all the time. I know I'm a mess. But this is the start of that. I do,
Yeah.
someone told me they could see me doing that. And so I welcome all of that. Like, if this is where that's gonna go, then hey, God, I welcome it. But this will be posted on my YouTube. So go to the YouTube Angels Good Vibes Zone on YouTube and subscribe to my channel. I'm finally putting content on there. And it's going to be
Yeah.
content that will motivate, inspire, and lift you up. No matter what video you see, you're going to be inspired. Lakeisha is up there right now, and I'm going to make sure Malinda gets up there
Okay.
today. It is a tedious process posting videos because they take a long time to download when they're a certain amount of
I
minutes.
hear you.
But it will be up there at some point in the late evening. So make sure
Okay.
y'all go to YouTube as well and get in tune with the brand. And also get in tune with this interview if you missed something.
Yeah.
Also, I thank each and every person that's been watching. I see we have some people commenting. Naya, again, thank you for watching. I see your daughter Asia on here. Thank you for watching.
Yeah. Hey,
Chanel, thank you
Twitter.
for watching. Raven, thank you for watching. Anybody else I missed, and that's because you didn't comment because I can't see who's viewing it right now. So if you didn't comment or emoji, I don't know you on here. I told y'all,
Right.
talk to me. But
Right.
yeah,
Come
make
on. They could
sure.
have joined in with us. We said that in the beginning. I got something,
Exactly.
one more thing to say when you're
Oh,
done.
go ahead.
Okay, so I want to say that the last thing, because I want to say this for the end anyway. That's why I did that. Oh, okay. So what I want to say was you're another person that keeps me focused. Angel, my sister, Angel Lofton, you keep me focused because you're inspiration to me because you always are the person that is pushing people forward. And I love that about you. No matter what, you're honoring people, you're pushing people's businesses. You are the friend that I want to be. I just have to say, you are the friend that I want to be. You've done so much to me for me. And the things that you go through, personally that you go through and you keep pushing too. A lot of people don't know about your struggle and what you go through, but you still uplift everybody. You still have time to pray. I remember when my sister was on her deathbed and you said, I will come up there and pray for her if she'd allow me to. Now that was her choice that for you to do so, her and her husband. And I was game for that. But I'm saying that to say that you put yourself in position to be available for whoever wants to help, whoever wants to pray, whoever needs an inspiring word, whoever just needs to be uplifted, period. You do that for me, and I thank you. And because of that, I'd be like, I need to be a better friend. So you put that in my head. You pearled the whole, when we had the flawlessly covered, how we met. That helped me a lot too, because that let me know that I'm not in this alone. We have actually a sisterhood of people. You come out and do my photo shoot sometime last minute. I can call you and say, I need this. You will give me whatever I need. And I appreciate you. And I thank you for that. Even with this, people that don't know me, now, if they view this, they could be like, oh, okay, we can come to some classes. This is what she do. So it's all about get to know whoever you are trying to uplift. And you deserve that. You deserve your flowers too, honey. You do.
Wow.
So I just want to let you know
You have
that
made me
I
cry.
love you.
Oh, I didn't expect that. And I
I
be
just
feeling
want you to know
uncomfortable when
that you're
people do
very
that.
special to me.
Oh,
I know we were supposed to be acting like we don't know each other, but honey, I love me some Angel, and everybody needs to know that. And if you don't know, now you know.
wow. Thank you, Malinda. That
Thank
that
you
was
for
really
being on this
beautiful.
journey with me.
I love you so much, and I am very proud of you. And I'm incredibly happy in this point in my life. God has me really attached to some amazing people. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, amazing people who have amazing purpose and amazing giftings. And I am humbled to be you all's friend and that you all are in my life like you are and that you give me the encouraging words, the inspiration. Even humbled by the fact that you say yes to do this because I know you have a busy schedule and you have a life of discipline where if you're not doing your business, you're working out and you're getting yourself together spiritually and physically and mentally and collectively. And so, and you're a great mother to your children.
Thank you.
Because I know you mentioned your daughter, but your sons as well. You're a great mother. And
Yeah.
that's teaching me now, as I'm about to become a mother, how to be an amazing mom. And so,
You
and
will be.
still have a business. So it's just like
Yeah.
you inspire me a lot. And I'm really happy
Thank
that I
you.
did this today with you, and that other people get to see the amazing person that I know as Malinda. And I remember meeting you through Dana, through
Mhm.
Pagan, at first, and not really getting
Yes.
as close to you then. But then, as you know, Falsey covered, as you mentioned, and Pearl, and we're doing all that stuff, getting even closer
Mhm.
to you and doing more, and getting to know you even deeper as a person. And it's a wonderful thing to know Malinda. And like I
Thank
said, you
you.
should not only want to support her, but also have a Malinda in your life, because she's just a really amazing energy to have around you, and a person that would just keep things fun, keep things light, keep things funny, keep things interesting, and I'm just as sexy and all that good stuff.
All
And
that.
my husband loves you just the same way,
I love
and
him too.
he
That's
has
my
so much
brother.
fun. He has so much fun capturing you guys on Saturday, and
Yes, I'm so glad he did.
yeah,
Well, there's
we
more to
really.
come. We got more to do, a lot more to do.
Right. And we're looking forward to the show, April 30th. Y'all
Yes.
need to put up the where they could get the tickets in the comments right now. Y'all need to go to this
Okay.
website and get your tickets right
Yes.
now, because April
Please
30th,
do.
7, I believe, is to 9.
Yeah, 7 to 9.
You
Doors open
don't
at 6 o'clock.
Are you
We are
selling
going to
tickets
give
at the
you all the
door?
show. You know what? At this moment, no, but I'm going to consider that. I really am. I'm going to
Okay.
consider it. Depending on how much help I have, because you have to have
Okay.
somebody, to monitor that part. And I didn't really want people to sit at the door. I wanted people to enjoy the show. I didn't want nobody out there waiting and couldn't enjoy the show. That was the purpose. I didn't want to do it, um, at the door.
Okay, well,
But
she gonna put this website up, and I
yeah,
mean, even if you can't come and you want to sponsor a ticket for somebody, because it's going to be Malinda is they putting their blood, sweat, and tears. These are some amazing dancers. I seen them dancing while they was taking pictures, and they just amazing at what they do, just like she is. And
thank you.
she, like she said, she like Janet Jackson. So you seen the Janet
Ooh.
Jackson shows, you seen Velvet Rope, so you know this is gonna
Ooh.
be an entertaining show. You're not gonna just see some little cute Easter dancing recital. It's going to
No.
be really good dancing, really good entertainment, really good hip hop, sexiness, contemporary. It's probably going to
Yeah.
just encompass all the dance styles. So you just want to come April 30th, 7 to 9. Look at that website when she puts that there. Look at I'm gonna post the flyer after this, and just be a
Yeah.
part of what she's been doing with dance. I see Deja on here, a dancer as well. I think, Malinda, you might know Deontay. It was Deontay, but now Deontay is Deja, and still a dancer as well.
I
So
taught I taught him.
yeah, I know. That's why
Oh
I
my
said I
God.
was thinking that you did, but I wasn't for
Her.
sure. Yeah,
Yes.
so another dancer. So that's why I said y'all support. Don't let Malinda be
Yes.
having half the audience. We need to pack the audience,
Come
because
on.
it's going
Please
to be
support. We working
a great
hard,
show.
y'all.
April
Yes.
30th. They working hard. They got several rehearsals they do throughout the week. They are working in this dance studio. They got to go all the way up several flights of steps. They
Okay,
working
that's a
hard,
workout
y'all.
in itself. Third floor, baby. 52 steps, as a matter of fact.
So y'all do not let all that work go in vain. You booked and busy. Get you a sexy as me class in.
Yeah.
Even if you is a sexy guy, I don't think she's like against doing that. If you're
Not at
a trans
all.
woman and you're wanting a sexy as me class, get all of them together,
Let's
and
do
yes,
it.
be do
Yes.
it.
I
So
have some dancers
everybody is
that
no
will
one, we're not
sit us
leaving no one
down.
out. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, keep her booked and busy, and also on the fitness tip, keep her busy with
Yeah.
that. And also, she has the detox products and the products to get your body right and to get you on a better eating
Yes.
lifestyle and feeling better in your body. So see her for that as well. So if there is nothing else, because I think we talked about a lot today. I thank you
You
guys
good.
again for tuning in to Angel Good Vibe Zone.
Yes.
Boss Talks. Women's History Month edition with the lovely Malinda Ray of Second to None Dance and Fitness. Again, join us next Tuesday as we will be interviewing Patrice Shanti of Melanated Queen Company. You don't want to miss that as well. Every Tuesday, all this
Every
month, I
Tuesday,
have some
12 o'clock, right?
amazing
Every
12
Tuesday,
o'clock
12
or
o'clock.
1 based on their
Okay.
schedule. I have some amazing women I'm interviewing, and
Okay.
you really don't want to miss it. This will be reposted on the YouTube Angels Good Vibes Zone, and
Yeah.
it will be snippets on my IG. So make sure you guys catch this replay, like and share this video, and continue to support all the bosses in which I'm featuring. And enjoy Women's History Month and International Women's Day today.
Yes,
All right.
definitely.
Melinda,
Happy
have a good.
International Women's Day, honey.
Yep. Have a good rest of the day, Melinda. I gotta get to all the rest of the stuff I have to do today, and I know you probably got some stuff to do too.
But
So I
this
hope
was
you have.
wonderful. Thank you for
I'm
having
glad.
me. And
I'm
thank you
glad.
all for watching.
Yes.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right, honey. Love you much, and we'll talk
I love
soon.
you too. Yep,
All right.
definitely will. All right. See
Bye-bye.
y'all.